Entered, am I? I need to get my monitor monitoring the stream like over here. That is one thing that would be super helpful. Just super. Okay. Let me get everything up and rolling. How's everyone doing today? I think it's gonna be not at all what I meant to do. I think it's gonna be a pretty chill stream. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a pretty chill stream. We're just gonna do some Rust. Wait a second. Wait a second. What are my titles? What is my title? Tell me. Uh, let's see. Uh, there we go. There we go. Rust. That's the title. Rust. I found something out interesting the other day. I found something out interesting the other day that I'm not sure if I like. I am not sure that I like. We have, and I'm not entirely sure. This goes beyond my knowledge of macros, so I'm not sure how to exactly figure this out, but we're going to try. We're going to give it our best. So if you observe this, this was down here. Oh, no, I see. I see what I did. Oh, I'm such a dum-dum. Okay. What I was going to say anyways is I think that it would be good to put these into their own function. I think. Because as they are, they're kind of messy. So I was going to start with that. The other thing that I would like to do, if we can, is I'd like to figure out a way to send test messages. We need to figure out a way to not have people subscribe and unsubscribe and subscribe again just to test. And not a great test environment. So those are the two things that I wanted to think about today. While we're thinking about that, how to test, we'll move this into a function, and that will look good. We'll just do a new file called like that. What does this do? Yes. Oh, that did something in a .vs code. That's gross. What? What? No, thank you. Please go away. Yes, there we go. Okay. Pub FN. What are we FN? We are going to do one to news story statement. So Just go away. I think maybe it will stop complaining if we do something like will that fix its pop-up thing? If it doesn't. All right. This is going to take a couple of things, and it's going to return a anyhow results. There we go. Just had to come up with the word like that. Interesting. This is not. Oh, okay. Interesting what it came up with. This is completely wrong. Completely nothing. Maybe if we write new story segment, let's fill this out a little with the things that we need. So we need story segments. What is our database looking like for story segment? We need these things: user ID. We don't need the ID. We just need user ID, event type, and story segment. Were we doing a unique key here, or were we doing a complex key? We might be doing a complex key here. I forget what we said at the end of last stream. I know my streaming has been hit or miss. Saturday I wasn't feeling well, and Tuesday I missed. Yeah. Not great. Man, I've gotten sick 2 times in like the last month. Not been great. All right, let's see. Oh, so we'll just do user ID, event type, and story segment for right now. And those were integer, text. Okay. User ID, I64 maybe we'll see. Story segment, and what was it? It was something type, message type, event type. And that's gonna be a string, and then users. I want the same name, whatever this name is. Story segment. That's what we're calling it. Story segment. Hey, Jobless, how are you? I was sick Saturday, and then I got distracted playing a new game on the Xbox with my daughter, and so I didn't stream on Tuesday because I missed the timing. How are you doing? So it's been a little while. It's good to see you though. All right. So we have the things that we need there. Now we're gonna copy and paste in this. Ooh, what we also need. Do we want... interesting. So we use self to get the SQLite pool. I guess we'll just pass the SQL connection in. That's what we're going to do here, I think. Let me just copy and paste this. I think this will work. We'll see. We'll put this at the beginning. I think that makes sense. Ha! I got 2 daughters. Not that it's a competition, but I have 2 of them. Yep. When you turn 30, it's amazing the things you can accomplish. That sounded really weird. Don't when talking about my children. Well, let's move on to a different topic. I also have a son, so I have 3 children in total. The Django? I've never used a Django. You'll have to let me know how you like it. I need to have. That would mean I have to have 7 sons, which at this point would mean at least 9 children. I'm not sure you could talk my wife into it. And I'm not sure you could talk my wife into it either way, whether it was all with her or not. So probably not going to get 7 sons, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I would love to have that would be murder. I believe I would die. I think I would die. I don't know. Part of me says that would be amazing. If I didn't have to work, it would be amazing. I would love it, but I do work, so maybe not as amazing as man, that movie was not great. Not great. All right, so we can just do this, and now we have everything we need. This is much cleaner. User ID, follow, that's event type, and then story segment. And this will be the exact same. I like how we named here, so this will just be user ID. This becomes very clean. Like, yeah, I don't know, that movie. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. I believe maybe we have to pass this in as a tuple. One values for 3 columns. I screwed something up. That's not right. Let's go back to their examples. Let's see what their examples are. I've been thinking about moving over to Diesel for this project just because it would be a little bit faster for something like this. SQLX. I don't know why I struggle typing SQLX. That is not the project. Actually, that would be my argument. That would actually be my argument. It wasn't a Lord of the Rings, but for me, the entire movie, it kept feeling like they were trying to be a Lord of the Rings. Like that might actually be my biggest complaint with the movie itself. Russell, good evening, good sir. How are you? All right. Multiple value. I'm just looking at how they insert multiple values here. Let's see. They're just adding 1 here. So this is what I thought was the plan, but this is saying 1 values for 3 columns. 1 values for 3 columns. I thought I put 3 values here. Let's see their examples here. We can ask ChatGPT. Let's do that. I do that sometimes. Triple question marks? I don't think you need to await it 3 times if that's what you're. Oh, 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 I see. Do they need commas? I bet you they need commas. This is a little. I haven't done this. I don't know if you're right, Russell, but possibly you're right. And you know what? We can just return this, right? Let's just return that. Done. All right. Type of takes at least one generic argument, but 0 generics were supplied. Yep. My bad. My bad. There you go. There's your generic. All right. Oh. Operator has incomplete type. Operator cannot convert from. Oh, actually, you're. I don't think we need to do the question mark since I am just returning it, right? Mismatched types. We have a expected and enum result. Okay, so this is an SQLite query result. Oh, it has its own error type. Actually, can we just do question mark colon? Will that do an into on it? That got us close. That got us close. We'll just return the same thing. We'll just do this. We'll copy and pasta this. No problem. The weird thing is, here, it had no problem in this one, which was an anyhow result. So this is actually why it failed. Is this print line was printing our response after this, and we were question mark unwrapping it, which was just failing forward. So this is propagated out as this right here, but that's why I don't understand why over here this won't propagate out with a question mark. I've never actually seen this. Mismatch type, found unit type. Oh, because I guess we'd have to return okay here. That's why. Sorry. Okay, we need to borrow this as mutable. Is not declared as mutable. So we'll need to declare this as mutable. There we go. All right. This is ugly though. Do people hire web developers remotely? I'm sure that they do. I mean, I work remotely with web developers, so yeah. So this is ugly, but if we say to return this thing right here, it's not the right type. So if we do this, it's not the right type, but this is much cleaner. Can we just do that would be ugly. What's I don't like the dangling okay. Absolutely. Absolutely. Jobless. You're gonna get so much more experience working a real job. Um, and some of it's actually dumb experience. Some of it you'll be like, oh, I have this experience of centering something on a web page, and it feels pointless. And some of it is pointless, but then there's also a lot of stuff like, hey, the developer that was here before me did all of this stuff and nobody knows what it is. And I have to go figure out what it is. And I need to maybe something's broken. And I actually have like the pressure of like, it's broken right now. And I need to go get something fixed right now. That's experience that's hard to come by just doing like what I do here in the evenings. Oh wait, this can't have a okay, so map error isn't quite what I want. What do I want here? How do I want to do this? I can't do into. That's what I want to do. Yeah. There's no and into won't work. You've got the it's broken right now bit though. So I can do this. This is just ugly to me. This isn't wrong. If it worked, it worked. Manta, how are you? Oh, I do have the broken. It's broken right now. It's not actually broken. The way I fixed it was I just put this line above where it prints it out, above the thing that could possibly fail and cause it to error out, so that it will always print it before trying to save it to the database. Yeah. I'm doing well. I'm still recovering from the weekend's cold. It was just another cold. I still got a little bit of a runny nose. I think the problem right now is that we're on like super high allergy. If you've ever seen those videos where they like bump a tree with a bulldozer and there's just a green plume that comes out, that's where I live, and that's right now. It's horrifying. Your cars by the end of this season, everybody drives a green car, and it's disgusting. So I think that on top of a cold has made all of these colds like really bad. I know the one from like a month ago, I couldn't speak for like a week and a half, and I couldn't stream. Saturdays wasn't too bad, but I would love to live in a tree house. I do live by a lot of trees though. Okay, so we can delete this now because this is garbage. And we can do that. Let's see. That's wrong. It doesn't compile, but it got the idea. Ooh, this is good. This is good. It's the response message content that is the story segment. Good. It is of a type event follow. Good. The user ID is the wrong. No field user ID in Twitch event message. This is on me. This is on me. You are seeing GitHub Copilot. You know what? Shoot. We were supposed to use AWS today, weren't we? Weren't we? We were supposed to use AWS. My bad. Saturday we'll use AWS. I don't want to set it up on stream because I don't know how to do it without leaking stuff with AWS. So I'll have it set up. We're going to use Code Whisperer on this. So anyways, this is this channel follow, and it doesn't have that. This let's see. This I doubt has the user ID. Oh. Really, it won't be on message. So message is this new Twitch event message, and it's not going to be on that. Yeah, it's never going to be on that. What it is going to be on is in this follow event here. It is on there. Okay, so Copilot was close. Copilot was close. It just picked the wrong one. Just picked the wrong one. So close. Arguments to this function are incorrect. Expected struct, pool connection SQLite, found a mutable reference. You want a mutable reference. Oh, did we not make it a mutable reference over here? There we go. That's what I did. Expected, but actually this is working here like this. One second, maybe I misread this. Arguments to this function are incorrect. Expected struct full connection SQLite found a mutable. Do we need to not do this? It's as a string. All right. Is it really, though? It's not really. One second. Let's fix that. That's got to be my bad, right? Let's go back here. We made this. This is a I64, right? I64. We got to go look at where we parse this. This is going to make this error over here because we parse it. What is the user ID coming out? Yeah, it's coming out as I64. We need to make this an I6. Why I did this, I will never know. Oh, no, it is coming as a string. Ooh. Yeah. Okay, so we'll just parse this. Let's see. That's not how you do it, is it? I kind of, I don't think this is right. I'm really close. I'm really close. All right, one second. I gotta look it up. I'm really close. Oh, let's see if ChatGPT can do it. Rust lang parse string to I64. Right. That is what I think that is what I was doing wrong there. What was the mutable reference? I did need to tell it that it was a mutable, but I didn't need to pass it in as a mutable reference because the function was already asking for it to be a mutable reference. So I was just saying it again. I was over qualifying it. Parse int from string in Rust language. This is what I was doing. Oh, it's a function on the string. Okay, yep. I was close. I was very close. I was very wrong, but I was very close. Because it's just a function on the string itself. So, anyways, it's parse. Why it thinks it's a U64 instead of an I64? I64? That's an embarrassment. There we go. I believe this has to be added. 1 second. Oh. This is not a string. 1 second. It's a toString. It's like a thing that they use to wrap the API. It just wraps a string, though. Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. Okay. So, yeah, here, I was declaring it as a mutable here. And what was happening was I was also declaring it as mutable here, but that's just telling how to. I was already declaring that I need to borrow this mutably here. Let's see if this builds. Do you need the @mute in the execute since connection is already? I do need it there. If you're talking about this here, we can't go here, but yes, you do need this here. Yes. All right, so this is looking good. And look at this. We have so few warnings. It's fantastic. Okay. We have our right story, and now we're using it here. Beautiful. We need the results. DB results equal. I've written too much Go recently. All right. There's our results. All right. So I think that's much nicer. So we can put all of our SQLite stuff in a function, and that will keep these types of things all tidy outside of this code. The next thing that we need to do is actually be able to test this without sending a message. I think there's two ways to go around this. The one would be we can use the AI manager without the Twitch portion, because we're just sending this stuff. We've made this clean interface. So I think that's what we're going to do, is in Monolith, actually have a way to spin this up without all the WebSocket garbage and all the Twitch stuff, so that we can run it in like local mode. I think that's maybe the best way to, because right now the testing is like, this is how we test it. Yeah. Wait. Oh. I actually almost always do that. Almost always. This is how we test it, and this sucks. So let's do that now. Another thing I've been thinking about, team, here is this problem we have right now. We have this beautiful thing. Monta, you might despise writing tests, but the only way I can test if we write something here is to ask one of you to unfollow me and follow me. That's the only way I can test this. That's horrifying. It's the worst. Actually, if there's one person that didn't get a custom message, it is now running. You might actually get a custom message right now. I actually, it's not even a test, although we could start to write unit tests, because like I said, the AI manager it's separate. I want a way to test it myself with like just adding custom values and stuff, which is what I'm going to do now. The other thing here that we need to think about is I want to create a cloud service where you can basically upload this application, and it's going to run the AI manager. It's going to run, it won't have Kafka. I think those should be generated. I don't know. I go back and forth on whether the Kafka intercept should be generated or not. I think the Kafka connector should be generated. So it won't have Kafka. And it's going to run the Twitch listener and the AI manager as separate microservices. And I have my head pretty well wrapped around most of how all of that's going to work. But what I don't quite know is how we want to define that Part of me is like, do we write it in such a way where there is a Rust plugin that takes these projects and looks for keys things and generates all the cloud infrastructure? Where I think maybe that's the way to go, the mechanism to go here. Um, and then basically for each new type of project, so if we wanted to support Go, we'd have to write one for Go. If we wanted to, support Java, we'd have Java developers write one for Java. I think maybe that's the way to go. So basically, you make a server that allows you to stand up microservices, lets you connect databases to those microservices, and you make an API to that type of service, and it allows you to spin up a new Kafka, and then you make that API, and then basically every language can implement their own unique way of leveraging that API. And we do the first one for Rust. I think I think that's the way I'm going right now. We just need to think about it because I'd like it to be the easiest thing possible for somebody to add a new language, a new framework, a new whatever. Yeah. Okay. Let's go run a command. So we need a way to test this. And what I think we're going to do is in monolith here. What? What? What, Russell? Man, reading the docs. The event command includes the WebSocket start server subcommand that starts a mock web server that you can use to test your clients. To use this command, you must first implement a WebSocket client that handles the service method for you. Wait, I don't have Twitch. Where's this Twitch command line? Twitch is not a command that I have. The Twitch CLI. I need to download the Twitch CLI. Let's see if Arch has. Arch Twitch CLI. There we go. This could be a little dicey. We'll see. This could be a little bit. Stream could be breaking up. I have not updated in like a week, maybe and a half. This is worse than I thought it was going to be. This is worse than I thought it was going to. This is Arch, dude. This is Arch. All right, are we ready? Now, the reason is it goes and starts downloading everything, which I think consumes my internet. So I've been bitten by not using the SYU. They tend not to work for me. All right, let's just try it. Let's try just this. Let's try just this. Let's just try this. We'll see. Hopefully it works. That seemed to work. Usually that fails there. So we'll hopefully. Nice. All right, so that seems to be working. Once the server is running, open another terminal window and execute normal event sub events using Twitch event trigger. Okay. How do I say, like, what type of event? Running the server allows you access to both a mock WebSocket server and a mock event sub endpoint. We can practice banning people. I don't know why that even sounds fun, but it kind of sounds fun. All right, so we just want a follow. Is follow not the right word? I'm just going to guess that the word is follow. They don't actually have it in here. All right, whatever. This means we need 3 terminals. There we go. Okay, so this one we will run our web service at. But I do believe, we need to re-put where we put we need to rethink how we handle setting up our service. Let's see. So this is our client here. We're subscribing to Event Sub. So I think here we just got to figure out how to give this a different where are we? So I don't think we can just do the default client. We need to update the default client. Let's see. User agent redirect. Where is it setting the URL here? Oh, local address. Here we go. Local address. All right. Is there a now almost instead of this like default client with name, it would be like nice if they had like just a local one. Because some of those other settings would have to change too, whether like you use like TLS. I would hope that the default one had TLS enabled and everything. Some of the more security related things here. Let's see here. Default client with name. Oh, I'm sure that there's a follow event. I just missed it, I'm sure, when I was looking through here. It just had subscribe, but no follow. I'm sure that there is one. I didn't go through all of the stuff. So, I'm just trying to see how to easily set this up to actually look at a local one. So default client with name, default client. Oh, the docs in the GitHub have it. Okay, okay, that makes sense. Let's see. I was hoping that they had like a local let me see if they use this local address. Where is it? Find all references. Maybe we can just do this right here. We don't want TLS. All right, so this is the only thing I can find. Hopefully this works right here. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. So we'll just comment this out for right now. Really, this should be an argument in the command line. I get it. I get it. We'll do that as soon as we get something that's maybe actually working. Oops, we went and found it, and then I copied and pasted that thing. So now we gotta go find it again. We gotta go find it again. Where was it? Oh gosh. All right, uncomment this code. Really quickly, my bad. I copy and pasted it, and then I just not here. This one. Here we go. Our builder. This. And then we can search on usage of local address. Find all references. Here we go. And this. All right. Now. fairly screwing that up. There we go. All right. This was named client, let client, so this should then work down through here. This would be localhost. We can't give it localhost, so we'll just have to give it the good old standard localhost. So let's go ahead and get this running. This is also localhost for people that might not know. So you can just run 127.0.0.1 and that will hit your local host. One. All right. Now, why is this? Maybe this isn't. Oh, wait. We need this right here. This Helix with client call. Let client equal this, I believe. Maybe we can just do this. So let client, bam. Put that in there. We'll throw this down here. I don't know what I'm doing. We'll delete that. We'll throw this down here and put that in. All right. Now everything's happy. Will it work? I'm not sure. Good night, Monta. It's good seeing you. All right. So, oh, we have to go to 8080. Can I put a port in on the from here? No. Let's see. If that is that there. Is there a port? Port. No port. Come on. Come on. Hmm. Is there really no port in? There has to be, right? V4. Hmm. Does okay. So there's a from string that would have been nice. Would have been easier. Yeah, this is better than what I did. Should have used this. So, how do I tell it a port? Is that just part of Is that just part of the path we're going to give it? I guess we can just do that. So yeah, let's do is there a dot name? What do you give me, builder? What do you give me? Where's your implementation? All right, so client builder returns a client builder. Let's check out what the builder gives us. Let's see. These are all of our config options. New client builder. This is what we're using. So that's a lot of TLS stuff. Let's go through that. All right, this is the good stuff. All right, build user agent. Those are just the default headers. Name. Defaults to false. That's good. The host name. DNS resolver, hostname verification. No, I'm wanting to set. Let's look at it. I'm wanting to set this default client with name. So I believe what they're referring to there with name. I don't know. Let's see. My thought here was that this was like the second part. So it's adding a header value. That's not what I thought with name meant. Yeah, user agent product. That's interesting. That's not what I thought that meant. That is not what I was thinking it was going with. Because it was giving it Twitch RS events sub. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. This, okay, let's uncomment this. This is actually on the request client. But that's not where this is taking me, is it? Oh, it's a request implementation in the Twitch API. Ooh, that's so gross. Ooh. Thank you very much. Turned out pretty well. Did you get one? Oh, I won't get in your way then. We made brownies just before this started, so I got it kind of fell apart, not gonna lie. I can't blame anybody though, because I'm the one that made them mostly, so maybe they're a little too warm. We'll let it cool. All right. Let's see if Twitch API guys Rust have anything here. I know we're using WebSocket, but I followed that one, so I know how they do it. I was hoping this one would be a little bit different. Hmm. Maybe they have like a testing. Uh, uh, right here. Let's jump here. All right. So all we have to do is set the Twitch Helix URL environment variable. I did all of that. Look. Okay. Maybe I give them a like a demo code. Okay. So I think can I undo everything that I did here? Like, do I not need to do this at all? I think that's the answer, is I don't have to do this. Oops. At all. And I just need to run I just need to do this. Equals this right here. Now it, Now, is it listening to me? Is it? We will test that by going over here. And what was that command? What was that command? Twitch event website. No, that's not the, that was not. I'm in, here we go. Twitch event. All right, let's see. Here we go. Twitch event trigger. For example, the following commands trigger a subscribe event. What do we need the F for? What's the F for? Why are we giving it like the local hub host? I'm not sure. We'll do it though. We'll trigger a follow. Oh, I didn't do the follow v2 is what we want. Invalid event. This didn't say invalid event. I guess maybe this is how you say v2? No. How do Is that webhook docs? It says webhook events, although this is not. I don't know what this F is for because this is not. Yeah, I'm not sure. Because our webhook server is running on here. Oh, no, I'm using the website. Thank you. Thank you for the call out. Thank you for the call out. Yep. WebSocket events. There we go. There we go. I'm oh wait. Test WebSocket events. Starting the server. Is that what I did? Did I start I started WebSocket server at least. At least I did that much. Okay. Start the WebSocket server. Cool beans. All right. So it looks like trigger event, channel ban, transport WebSocket. Not what I meant to do. Okay, so this is. I'm talking about. Now I just need. One second. Where was? Let me pull up. He said that they had it in their GitHub documentation. There we go. Yeah. Okay, so it's just channel follow. Cool. Don't look at this. You know what? You know what? You know what? I never did that. I never did that. So just channel.follow. Hopefully that works. We'll see. Channel.follow. Invalid version. I don't know what version to give or how to give it a version. I'm doing version v2. So maybe I guess no clients in server. Warning for remote triggered sub event. No clients in server. WebSocket server will set created it. So I guess that didn't work. No clients in server. So I'm guessing that this isn't connected. I'm guessing this is connecting to the main one, even though I set Twitch Helix. Do I need to? This mock API seems to be something. I think I need to do something more. I don't think just setting this Twitch Helix URL was enough. Can be overridden with the feature mock API. So is this a cargo feature that I need to enable? That's what I'm guessing. This is a cargo feature that I just need to enable. Oh, wait. It's this. Right? Because we're doing the event sub WebSocket URL. Ah. Well, maybe I was just setting the wrong thing. I thought we were using Helix, but now that I'm looking at it, that this is maybe what we were supposed to be setting in the first place. What was this? This was this right here. Now maybe. Now maybe let's try. No. I also think this would say that we connected. I feel like if a client connected to it, it would say that. But I think we're on a roll here because I think can be overridden with feature mock API is enabled. I think I need to enable a feature. So I'm just going to try a cargo feature. I think. Let me just search for mock API. I want to do it in a different one though. I want to leave that up. Rust Twitch API. Mock API. Let's see. Wait, generate a URL with a default if mock API feature is disabled. Okay, yeah. I think I'm on the right path here. I did not see mock APIs. Oh, it's not one of these. It's just a straight on the Now, my question is, is this a cargo feature or does he want me to define a feature? Because if I just run and define the feature, I'm just going to try. Whatever. Let's see. Cargo right here. We have, where is the Twitch APIs right here? Features. Mock API. Ooh, look, see? It like at least it's starting to hit the thing that I thought it was supposed to hit. So that's good. It obviously failed. No surprise. URL scheme is not allowed. Why not? Why not? Tell me why. Wait, okay, so we got a payload. We got a message. We connected. So we did the WebSocket handshake. So that was good. Then we got a message with a payload. And this is the session welcome, which we need to respond to. Okay. Nothing stands out to me there. Not an expert on this, though. And this is URL scheme is not allowed. It almost seems like it almost seems like we didn't like it. Doesn't feel like a builder error, because the client connected. There was an unexpected end of file, disconnected the client, and we moved on. Hmm. Location to event sub website can be overrun with feature mock API is enabled with environment variable. So I've done that. Wait. What did I... is that right? Let's see. WebSockets, because we're not using HTTPS, or we're not using TLS, so it's just WS. And we have the port 8080 on there, which looks correct, and then we're doing /WS. That looks right. And for some reason, when we do this, we connect WebSocket. Oh, they don't have the /WS here. They don't have the /WS. See, there's a /WS. We receive a message. So WebSocket handshake's okay. Do I need to set more? I guess maybe what I'm thinking is like, I need to set some of these as well? No, because it is looking at it's looking at localhost 8080. It's looking at event sub, which is what we've set. Let's see if the Twitch docs have anything on that. We're doing that. Oh, is that a permission thing? Is it a permission thing? Twitch. None of these look to be exactly what we're dealing with. These are not like on the mock. Yeah, they're like actually connecting straight to them. Hmm. This is what we're overriding. And this is why we have to call this to override it. Okay. What if I just hard code it here? I'm worried that is it not a oh well, that's not gonna work. I thought it was just a string. Oh, it's a URL. We can do that. We can do that. Does that not work? I thought that would work. I thought that would work. Can we just do string in and then into? Maybe we just need to do into. Nope. Well then. It's URL parse. My bad. My bad. My bad. It's turning out to be a little bit more work than I had planned, but we'll just do I don't think this is gonna work. But yeah, I know. I'll call unwrap. Just this once. Okay. I don't think this is gonna change anything because it looked like it was connecting. You know, I almost wonder if we get rid of all this stuff. No, that didn't help. That might have even been the errors because I think those are needed. Let's see. Assertion failed. Usage. Missing required, yeah. And that now connects and then fails. Well, let's go to 161. Twitch a listener source WebSocket. Let's see. Twitch alerts, Twitch listener. Wait. Code Twitch alerts, which is what I'm in. Twitch listener. Okay. Twitch listener. WebSocket 161. Is that right? Right? Yeah, 161. Of this. So this is what it's having a problem with. This post request. And it's on our processing of the welcome message. Why is it not liking our processing of the welcome message? The real server likes our processing. This doesn't. So let's look here. URL scheme not allowed. I don't know what's in the welcome message, to be honest. We build a let's request equals create event subscription request, create a subscription body with our user IDs. Oh, is this like, again, I think I go back to like permissions on the broadcaster user ID. I feel with the mock, it would just accept whatever. Like you said you wanted to watch this person. The weird thing is it's talking about a URL. It's talking about a URL. Ours is set to null. More of these generic ones. Kind of makes it hard to track down exactly what we're doing here. I'm not a huge fan of this API. I find it very difficult to use. Or figure out. Did you do the steps for configuring the Twitch CLI? I followed this. It didn't say a whole lot. Twitch event, WebSocket start server. Well, now. I didn't do this. Your app's client ID, your app's client secret. All right. Nope, I didn't do this. Perfect. Now, you'll have to have a cone of silence because I got to put my app secret in there. I think. I mean, it seemed to have been working. I wish it would have complained here if I didn't. This seems like it shouldn't have, but no, that's, yeah, it's worth a shot. I'm not getting anywhere down mine, so let's see. Yeah, I was showing you, but like I wish it would have said something like when I tried to start it here, but I don't know. All right, what is my client secret? I know what my channel ID is. I don't know that I know what my secret is, though. So it's Twitch configure. Twitch configure. Client ID. Invalid length for client ID. That's my client ID. Let me go look. It's the one I've been. It's the one I've been using. Okay, client ID. I accidentally had a space at the beginning. Secret. Do I have that saved somewhere? Hopefully I do. Excuse me. One second. I just try not to leak this secret. This is not one of those leakable ones. All right. Let's try that now. Let's try that. Oh, well, I just leaked that secret. So I will reset that. I was doing so well. Give me a second. All right. Wait. Give me just a second. All right. All right. Secret should be safe. All right, we're starting the WebSocket server again. Did it fail with the same thing? It did. My Twitch CLI is now configured. Let's see if there's anything else in that. Let's see. Get an access token. All right, user access token. The user access token requires the user consent to happen. To get consent, you must use the redirect URL. I've already done this. I have an access token. This is the one that I chronically leak out when I start it. This access token, because it doesn't actually give any access. It's just saying that I'm okay with this bot running on my account, but you don't have the bot's secret or any of its stuff. So like you couldn't actually use it. I'll change it probably. But yeah, it's not now this is nice. I didn't realize the Twitch CLI allowed me to do this because I actually had to hack a URL to do this, which yeah, which wasn't fun. Well, this is disappointing. I feel like I always run into like these weird things. I'm probably doing something stupid. This is still in the same, what, 161? Yeah. I was trying to look at my code just to make sure I'm not doing something crazy stupid here. But I mean, this is what I was doing to the main server. Actually, let me do one thing. Let me remove the feature flag. I don't need this anymore because I hard coded it. I hard coded it. Did I save that? Did I? It looks saved. I'm going to just make sure. Feels like it built too fast, but I guess it took time. Okay. Yeah, okay, so it is working. Oh, it's interesting. So when I changed the mock API server, when I changed the mock API server, this is different. WebSocket transport session does not exist or has already disconnected. So this is interesting. This is that invalid argument that we put, but obviously without the mock API, it's trying to hit the real Twitch one, which I don't have my WebSocket connection with that one. I made it with this one, which we can see we made the WebSocket connection, but then we couldn't hit the subscription endpoint. Now, if we go back here and re-add mock API and then rerun this, it knows that it should go to the local host, but this shouldn't be a WS. This is not a WebSocket connection. Check it out. Check it out. That's not a WebSocket connection. It's a HTTPS, not a WSS. Which means, one, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just shooting in the dark. What I think it means here is if we go back to here. If we go back to here. We go back to here. If we go back. Well, I think I lost it. If we go back to here, do we need to set the rest of these? And do we need to enable? It wasn't Helix here. It's trying to call an HTTPS, and it doesn't exist on ours. This has to be an HTTPS, and that's why it's saying it's invalid. When we run like this is why this is invalid. But none of these are the things I need to override. See, yeah, this can't be WS. Event sub. One second. Let's go back up here and see exactly what it's hitting. This is hitting API Twitch. It is the Helix API. So we need to override the Helix API at the same time. So see, this is the HTTPS Helix. So I think we need to mock out the Helix as well. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I accidentally set this. I accidentally set that a while ago. Watch this. Watch this. Because I was doing the wrong one. Oh, well. That. Got a nice reference to that. Oh, this is why. This is why. All right. All right. We're just setting this one. Go stand in the corner for 10 seconds after stream ends. Need a dunce cap or something. I deserve it. I deserve it. I deserve it. We need to have a game that we can play where I deserve. I don't know. I deserve something. Oh my gosh. I just. Wait. Okay, okay. I think I still need to actually override that, the event subscription. But at least this makes sense as to what it's doing now. So now I need to override this Twitch Helix URL as well. Now, the only thing is, I'm not actually running this. I'm only doing the WebSocket server here. So let's see. That was Twitch event start WebSocket. Let's go to this right here. Can you just give me how to start this? Twitch help. Oh, there's just mock APIs. Okay. Mock API start. All right. Now we're going to put that there. It is progress. It is progress. I'm sorry. That was at least 50% my fault. Although it was going to be confusing no matter what. What we are going to do is we are going to scriptify this. I'm just going to put these in a file at least. Vim. Twitch. Mock. Setup. What was the other one? Export. It was up here, up here, up here, up here. This one. Nope. I need this one over here. All right. Wait, don't write that. So now to do all of this, we'll have to have 4. This one to run the mock server. Why did it die? It did what we needed it to do, but then it just stopped. Or maybe it's still running? Because it almost seemed like it tried to... I'm not sure what it's doing. I'm not sure. I'm not going to ask questions. Don't know. Now we can try to send our event. Twitch event sends trigger channel follow WebSocket version 2. Did our code run? Look at that. All that work. Now, I don't actually like this. Test from user. Step boldly into the future. I don't actually like this because it actually requires us to turn the feature on here. Which means that... I don't know, this seems weird. I feel like it should be a flag to switch between, not a this. This feels like a I don't mean to complain about this API. I don't like this API in so many different ways. Now, obviously, they're wrapping all the Twitch API, so these people are fantastic, and they probably know more than me. I don't know. Now, we'll stop this nonsense. It won't fire unless... You're right, but that's what I'm saying. Like to have to point my thing at the local test server, I have to change my cargo of my manifest of the monolith application here. I have to change this to have this. No, it's not the ability to. Oh. Okay, okay. So you're saying if I don't have the environment variable set, it will hit the real one. And I can just leave this set. Okay, if that's the case, then I rescind my criticism. Although this still seems weird to me. I take my recension. I rescind my recension. This still seems weird to you. Who doesn't want to test their API? I rescind it. That feels like over featurefying. You can't test your API without this. That feels weird. That feels weird to me. I'll refer you back to what Monta said earlier. What did he say earlier? I despise writing tests. I despise. Okay. Okay. Well, now we can test. Now, actually, this should be in our database, right? A rows affected 1. Rows affected 1. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. I think I installed SQLite tools. DB browser for SQLite. Sweet. Open a database. Wow, this is hard to read. Code. NullDB. No. What? We're in the okay. Twitch alerts. I think it's the DB file under monolith, or is it at the parent level? It might be this one right here. We'll look. We'll look. We have some tables. We should have story segments here. Can we browse this table, please? There we go. We have it. We have it. Oh, yeah. Let's do it. Will this work? I want to say it won't, but it does. It does. I don't think this like I feel like it started in the background. I feel like it's still running. We can like check on the processes in a little bit, but I feel like it's still there. It's still there. It's actually really weird to me because like it said that it starting the mock API server on here. Done. And then it says it it says it started, and then it says bind address already in use. But this is after it leaked my secret again. Gosh dang it. Well, I already just put the secret right there. I will reset the secret after. Oh. Something is listening there. It seems to be the Twitch is listening there. Why would it Why would it print this to screen? Why? Why? I don't know why it would do that, honestly. Like, honestly, I was not expecting this to leak my secrets. Oh, you know what? This is probably good. I probably should have done this in Cone of Silence. I don't think there's anything on this machine that's... No, because if you remember, I tried just having this and it failed. Remember? Because it tried to go without without this set. It tried to go to... Oh, okay, actually let's try this. Let's stop this and then let's see here. I think you're right. I think that you're right that this actually starts... It only says anything about the WebSocket server here. It only says anything about it, but I bet you're right. I bet you're right. So we don't have to have 4 tabs open. No, you're right, because what I did was I tried it, but I didn't put a URL in. I still have to overwrite the URL to point to localhost. You're right. You're right. Okay, cool. So I don't need this 4th one. I'm still kind of upset that they leaked my secret. Like, I think that this is... No one ever prints secrets out to the command line. Like... Oh well. I shouldn't get hung up on that. I'm sure I've done it. I don't think I've done this one. I don't think I've printed secrets out. Not that I know of. Can I embiggen this SQLite UL? No, let's see. Tools. Preferences. Font size, much bigger, please. Okay, that's better. That's better. It's not great. What font are we using in here? This is not approved. I didn't say save and close. I just wanted to... Okay, database. Let's see. UTF-8. Looks fine. This is what I wanted to embiggen. There we go. I was hoping I could just zoom in, but none of the standard zoom in keys were working. Yeah. Okay, well, that's better. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Whenever I deal with somebody's new API and library, I feel like this is pretty standard things that happen. And I mean, let me rephrase that. When it's a small, poorly like a small project that has less documentation, because I mean, it's better that they have a working product than better documentation. Like, I would prefer that it works well than have great documentation. This is generally what happens because they don't have examples, and maybe we'll give an example, or maybe we could just do maybe I can write up a README on how to test with this. I feel like it was a little confusing. Maybe that was just me. This is good though. This is fantabulous. 1 second. Let's insert another one. Let's do it. Boom. Following it. That's what I'm thinking. Like, just in the Rust project, I'm thinking about just like making a PR with a markdown file of like, okay, you want to test this locally? Here you go. It won't take me a ton of time, and like I said, I really do prefer that they get the API more solid and whatnot. Like, so. Does this automatically refresh, or do we have to hit a refresh button? Ah, there's a refresh button. Yep. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. And it tells me how many characters. Cool. Okay. I think that's probably it for me today. I have my 10 minutes in the corner that I have to go stand. So like there's that before I get on to anything else. And I really do need to finish that video. That I have probably won't finish it tonight, but hopefully we'll finish it tomorrow. I'm hoping to release the database one on Saturday and the Rust one on Monday. Is the idea. Oh, it was only 10 seconds. Okay. Okay. Well, I can stream for another 9 minutes and 50 seconds then. But yeah, so I do need to get going so I can work on those. This was good though. This was good. I didn't get a whole lot done other than this. Booger. Wait, did I really change that much? Okay, I changed the cargo and we changed the main. Did we actually change this? I'm a little worried at this point. 1 second. I feel like I reverted everything that I did in that. Oh, no, because we had to update the user ID. We did make changes. Okay. Cool. Made database work. Cool. Next week we've got writing to database down. We've got testing down. Now what we need to do is start making this database work in basically I have a bunch of things that I want to track. So like follow events, I want to actually track that they followed. Then I want to track the story segments. I don't want to track this right now. I just left this, but I think I'll just delete it. I don't want to worry about those events. I want to do these and add subscriber events. So we'll have followers and subscribers. And then I think, honestly, I want to get it hosted and running. Yeah, now I can test without asking people to follow and unfollow. What I do want to do now, though, is actually run it during each stream. And we can then migrate the database when we get it in like production. I'll probably just run it locally at the start of each stream. Okay. Well, thanks everyone for joining. Saturday, Saturday we might start working on the UI even. I feel like we could even start pumping this on a UI. start getting some stuff on a UI. That sounds fun. Which means integrating with another project that I don't know, which means more pulling my hair out. So yeah. Yeah. Anyways, thanks for joining. I'll see you guys Saturday.